You may have seen some of the headlines about me in Vice, The Sun, even the New York Post, asking the question, can cuckolding save your relationship? Now, I know that does sound quite extreme, doesn't it? But after more than a decade of working with submissive men and curious couples, I can tell you, for some, it doesn't just add a spark, it completely changes the way they connect. Okay, so firstly, let's get one thing straight. Cuckolding is absolutely not a quick fix. If your relationship is already full of lies or broken trust, no kink is going to magically just patch that up. But if you're a couple that just, feels a bit stuck or bored or disconnected, well then exploring cuckolding could actually open doors you didn't even know were locked. Doors to honesty, vulnerability, and erotic connection. When you step into cuckolding, and I mean together, everything has to be spoken. Boundaries, jealousy, desires, insecurities, fantasies. You start having the conversations you've probably avoided for years. And the shift can be really powerful. Suddenly, the wife is placed at the center. Her pleasure becomes a priority, which, let's face it, is not often the case in heterosexual relationships. And that energy changes the whole relationship. So for the submissive partner, it's a transformation too. Instead of them feeling like they need to chase validation, they move into a role of serving and worshipping. That's when it stops being a performance and starts being devotion. I've had men tell me that they were in a sexist marriage until they discovered my content, and now they have built whole rituals around things like chastity, foot worship, or even being cuckolded. Other men have said to me that their wife never felt sexy, and then they started introducing other men and everything changed. That's just how deep the impact can be. Let's be honest, cuckolding isn't for everyone. We know this from reading the comments on my posts. And it shouldn't be pushed or forced, but when both partners come into it with curiosity and honesty, it can be one of the most freeing and erotic paths that you'll ever explore together. So if you are unsure where to start, I have actually put together a free quiz at thecuckacademy.com. It's based on the 4 stages I see in every cuck's journey. And it's a really simple way to just starting your journey if this is something that's kind of piqued a little bit of curiosity in you. This isn't just about bulls and cages and humiliation. At the core of this, cuckolding is about transformation. And yes, for the right couple, it could just save your relationship. Not by papering over the cracks, but by helping you finally speak about the truth. So why don't you take the quiz, subscribe if you haven't already, and we should explore this together.